wish anyone to cross my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate.
Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We have just taken Arian Road. I should really remember how to pronounce it because we just heard it 8 times, but hello, Uncle and Slitherer aficionado.
Well, my business in the old Alliance territory had roughly finished. I wanted to see the face of my niece, who so bravely took Arian Road.
I helped.
I have heard that it was done with truly magnificent tact, and that you even deceived some of your allies.
Yeah, I really wonder if he is approving or not approving of that.
I'm happy to have earned your praise. However, to say that I deceived my allies is a bit misleading. I despise leaks of information, and there may have been a church rat hiding amongst our ranks.
Ah, I see. However, there are some unfortunate consequences.
Yep, we didn't get to Nougat.
Cornelia surely planned to betray them, but she has been struck down.
Betray whom?
Truly wasteful meddling. Unless... was it your intention to kill her?
I mean, she definitely was given the final blow and given the opportunity to have discussion, which she chose not to. Oh, you're asking me? I don't even know her.
Indeed, we came only to kill our enemies. She used a terrible magic weapon. Dolls that she could move and fight with. Did you know about them?
I wonder why he asked me that. I don't even know who this woman is. I didn't even know she was there.
Well now, if that were the case, would it not have been better to keep her as an ally? If you are only capable of such imprudence, this dark cloud might hang over the Empire's future as well.
You know, if you're complaining that she's too quick to kill people that could be useful, maybe you should remember that you're talking to the person you think is too quick to kill people.
Thank you for your concern. However, I will sweep aside any darkness that comes our way.
I will be praying. Praying that the Empire will not become another Arian Road.
Another Arian Road? Just what do you mean?
He's upset that he lost his little ally.
I must take my leave now. Farewell.
You cannot take from me anything I would more willingly part with of. Yes, I realize I quote that too often.
There you are. We just received some truly shocking news. It is said that pillars of light have rained from the heavens and disintegrated Arian Road.
Interesting, because it was definitely the Death Knight that summoned them last time.
Disintegrated?
Why would he do that? Was Lord Arundel just here? So that would mean...
Do you want to confirm that we were not in Arian Road before he did that?
Hubert, give me the full report.
My apologies. I, of all people, should be able to control my discomposure. The pillars of light descended and exploded, resulting in the complete destruction of the main building and the north wall. It is believed that all key people within House Row, including its leader, were killed.
Okay, never mind. No, I was like, didn't I already kill him? But no, that was House... What is Felix's house? I know this, but I've conveniently forgotten it, because you know me and names, I can't keep any of them straight.
Of the Imperial officers and men we kept at Arian Road, about a third are unaccounted for.
It can't be true. So, this is my uncle's trump card. In exchange for striking down Cornelia, he has destroyed Arian Road.
Exchange?
Perhaps we acted too soon in our disposal of Cornelia.
No. If we'll be fighting them soon, there's no disadvantage to weakening their forces. It's also extremely valuable that we forced them to show their hand.
That is one thing that I've never really gotten answered. How come they only have freaking nukes that they could drop on Arian Road? Like, there's another one that shows up in the epilogue of Golden Deer, but yeah, other than that, it's like, if they have nuclear weaponry, how come they never use it again?
Hubert, the investigation you made into the legend of ALL, the Valley of Torment. This is likely what took place back then as well.
Yes. The probability is high.
Yeah, what?
Yes, it is quite likely. North of Garrigmok, there is a valley where the earth is always aflame.
Yeah, we've been there. Actually, I don't think we actually went there in this playthrough.
Once javelins of light fell from the sky there. He pierced the earth and set the forest ablaze, creating a land of torment. He believed it may have been the work of the goddess, but it was actually an attack by those who slither in the dark. That sums up all that we know.
So that's interesting. So we do hear about them in this playthrough. I wasn't sure because I knew this playthrough was almost over already.
By gifting us that knowledge, those who died at Aryan Road will not have died in vain.
I'm not sure it was a gift.
Indeed. It would be good to control the flow of this information.
True. We'll conceal this from everyone as best we can. I trust you, my teacher. I'm sure everyone has heard about what transpired at Aryan Road. The Church has displayed their cowardice by indiscriminately using forbidden practices to kill the residents there.
Okay, we're laying this in the church. Interesting.
Their victims also include members of House Row, the Imperial Army, and many, many more.
According to our investigation, the forbidden attack that destroyed Aryan Road cannot be used again so quickly.
Which again, I wish I knew more about it. Like, that makes sense based on what happened, but...
Even so, we cannot delay our efforts. We must put a stop to all of this by the end of next month. The leader of one of the Imperial factions has already initiated an
For Darius, that's what it is.
Darius territory lost by Rodrigue. Soon, all obstacles blocking our path to Ferdiad will have vanished.
A cornered animal is at its most deadly. We must move quickly.
And we will.
Next, we march through the Tailtean Plains. After that, we destroy Ferdiad. At that time, complete Imperial control over Fodlan will finally be a reality.
Oh, I'm shaking with excitement. Bring on the battle!
This is, despite the fact that it was shorter and, like, done at the last second, this is a good quest line.
I understand that a confrontation is inevitable. Still, I wonder if there's some path we could take that would cause less suffering.
This is the only path for the goal we are reaching for, and so we must keep walking on it. We are walking down the path to a better tomorrow.
Indeed.
A cornered church. Well, count me out from any forbidden sorcery that can destroy whole cities.
Oh, what's wrong?
If only there was an easier way to get more information on crests and relics.
You are as negative as usual, Linhardt.
For some reason, I just thought I heard a phone ringing. That was weird.
We have but one order: to emerge victorious.
We're going to win this. We really are. After all, if we lose, everything will be terrible forever. Oh, no way. We can't let that happen.
There's a lot to worry about, but I'm sure it will all work out. We'll win no matter what.
What are you basing that on exactly?
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Great Tree Moon. Field of Revenge. With the capture of Aryan Road complete, the Imperial Army moves to invade the kingdom capital. They plot to send troops toward now vulnerable House Fraldarius territory and plan to attack Ferdiad from two sides.
All right. I wonder if we'll actually be attacking it from two sides, or will the other side get stopped up, and it just so happens to be me that ends up doing the final attack. I've definitely done that on maps where you just, like, spawn from two sides, and, you know, I wouldn't oppose that.
So, Aryan Road has fallen.
Hello, Dimitri.
Rodrigue, I swear that I will not allow your death to be in vain.
That's interesting. He doesn't have his eye patch in this version. I wonder why not. Like, obviously, I know in the other two, he lost it when he was captured by the Imperials, and, like, in his escape, he ended up losing his eye. But that means in the 5-year gap this time around, they never captured Dimitri, and I wonder why not. Why did the Imperial Army actually having a massive setback and barely capturing the church caused Dimitri to be captured, whereas a resounding victory didn't?
The scouts have just now returned. Seems the Imperial Army is marching toward the kingdom capital. Are you certain about this, Dimitri? As king, do you think it wise to intercept them yourself?
No need to worry yourself. Even if I am defeated, the Blathed bloodline will live on.
I'm not sure she's actually concerned about your bloodline. Oh, this is Rhea, and who knows? Because she's kind of obsessed with blood and power.
And the kingdom's territory has never been rich in resources. If the castle falls under siege, our loss is inevitable.
Interesting. So we're actually... I wonder if that means this isn't a split chapter. Like, this is just it.
I will deploy my army onto the plains and wait for the enemy. Please, position your forces so that they can flank the Imperial Army.
Yes. Given the present situation, making the plains our battlefield is a logical choice.
Is this the same plains that we fought in, or you fought in so long ago?
I have no objection. However...
There is only one person I am after. I have no interest in any other prey.
I will take you at your word. Erasing the other child's existence is my task, and mine alone. I will get you back, Mother. I promise.
Nope, she's mine. I mean, that's the other thing, because, like, I really wish we had a better... So obviously, we know she's talking about, Sothis, but how Sothis went to sleep and how she, like, lost control of Sothis' awakening is a big question that I don't think we ever really got answered.
What do you think, Lady Edelgard? Will they shut themselves inside of Ferdiad?
They will try to intercept us. Of course, Ferdiad will not fall so easily. Even so, if we were to cut off their supply line with a large army, it would eventually fall. It makes much more sense for them to wager everything on a victory at the Tailtean Plains. The same plains where the so-called divine Saros defeated Nemesis, the King of Liberation, in a comeback victory over 1,000 years ago.
It would be interesting if we now hit her with the fact that, oh, actually, Saros is real. She, like, is where all my power comes from. Because Edelgard can't really deny that there's something weird about me, and that things just go well.
And about 400 years ago, the hero Lu created the kingdom by defeating the Emperor of the time on those very plains. Their goal must be to recreate that scene.
Yes, I suppose so. Although the Imperial Army is powerful, if we were to compare the strength of our best to the best of the Knights of Saros, we would likely come up short.
I mean, I don't know, they've only got, like, 3 Knights of Saros left.
The Kingdom's army and House Blathed are also renowned for their unmatched persistence. On the battlefield, it can be assumed that their one and only goal will be to strike you down.
Are you telling me to stay off the battlefield?
Naturally. You are their aim, Your Majesty. You must know it only makes sense to keep you out of their reach.
And you must know that, at a time like this, I absolutely cannot withdraw.
Of course I know that. That is why I will refrain from asking you again to stay away from...
I'm not going to tell you or advise you to do it, I'm just going to remind you that it makes sense.
The Immaculate One, descendants of the 10 elites, and other extremely fearsome foes await us. But with the help of our friends, we have a chance of defeating them. We're the only ones who can. Within our group, I am included among those with the kind of strength we need to win. I absolutely will not remove myself from the front lines. Professor, you have that same strength as well, whether or not you realize it yet.
Yeah, I'm quite aware.
As Emperor, I must not die in this war, and it would be unacceptable to lose you as well.
I'm pretty sure both of those would be defeat conditions, so we should be fine.
Until the very end, we'll survive this trial together. Understood?
I do understand. Alright. So first of all, just to confirm, combat. So actually, we might go back to the monastery between this and the last chapter. It might not be a back-to-back thing. I'm not positive. But I'm still going to act as though that's not a thing. You know, that we are going to have to end it all. Ooh, I still didn't. I'm surprised. I'm especially surprised about Yuritsa, that I didn't finish up with him. But we'll go ahead and push through these. Then we will use our renown to try and finish off everyone. 80, you're first. Manuela? You didn't get Linhard? Ah, terrible. Terrible.
Professor Manuela, may I come in? This room, what happened here?
Manuela did?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Is something the matter?
No, I just... can I help you tidy up? Actually, I have to know. How did you make such a mess in the first place?
Please don't ask for the details. Suffice to say, my room always looks like this after I've been dumped.
Who are you dating now? We're murdering everyone around us.
Oh, right. Well, let's see what we can do about it.
Your help was unexpected, but appreciated, Edelgard. Now, what can I do for you?
I heard that you haven't been acting like yourself, so I came to see if you're doing all right.
Oh, that's nice.
At the moment I saw you, I could tell you were troubled, so it seemed pointless to ask.
I suppose it was rather obvious, wasn't it? Perhaps I should stop being quite so dramatic.
Yeah, but you're so good at it.
All the same, dear, I'd like to repay you for helping me out. Name your prize.
I don't need a reward, but if you wouldn't mind answering my question, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Of course. What is it?
I once asked you why you chose to retire. You said that the goddess supports you emotionally, but it's up to you to take care of the rest.
I remember this conversation very vaguely. I wouldn't have 2 seconds ago.
I have to admit that I don't quite understand what you meant by that. Can you please explain?
Did I say that? I suppose so. From joining the Middle Funk Opera Company to becoming a diva of the grand stage. I went through so much to achieve what I did. Looking back, I don't know how I made it.
What happened during that time?
A lot. My divinely gifted voice only got me to the edge of the stage.
Interesting.
From there, I had to work hard to defeat my rivals. I did all of this by myself, through sheer force of will. All so I could stand center stage.
Ah, I see I was wrong about something. I thought that being a devout believer implied a certain weakness of spirit, an inability to survive on your own.
I'm actually really glad that she's saying this, because, yeah, that's... Simply because you are... simply because you have faith in something outside of yourself doesn't mean you depend on that thing.
But you've proven me wrong, Professor Manuela.
Nice, we'll never see the end of it. Okay, so yay, he finished with Bernie. I need to get him done with Ferdiad, but he finished with Bernie. And Hubert's on my short list of people I have to finish their stuff, so I won't have access to him in the next playthrough.
A summons from Bernadetta? How historic.
I've got something to give you.
Do you? What is it?
A token of apology for all the rude stuff I've said. It's only right.
Interesting.
I hope this will help you let go of all the grudges you're probably holding against me.
Less interesting.
There are no grudges, but very well. I'll accept it.
You will? Great! Here you go.
Some kind of embroidery. A flower. This is certainly lovely, but why give it to me? It seems like something you would send to a female friend or someone you had romantic feelings for.
And yeah, definitely don't say that to Hubert. He only has his heart in one place.
But it's, lovely, you said, right? That's why.
I do like the fact that Bernetta has such, like, an artistic soul.
If you wear it, maybe you'll look less, terrifying.
You would like me to wear this?
You hate it, don't you? I knew it. I knew you'd be angry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why not? Do I put it here? It really is quite nice. I cannot say that it suits me, but...
Again, I really wish they would have actually shown it.
No, it does. It looks great on you. Sorry.
Nothing else for it, I suppose. I dislike you laughing at me, but it is preferable at least to you fleeing in terror. Therefore, I will wear this when I'm around you in the future.
Really? You will? I'm so glad. But you're sure?
Are we in her room right now? Is she trapped?
If you're going to question me about it, perhaps I'll change my mind.
No. I believe you. You're a lot less scary with it on.
That is what's most important. Now I suppose it is safe for me to return to my usual strict methods.
No, I'm not ready!
This again.
Bernie. I am curious, so Yuritsa also finished with Bernie. Fantastic. Bernie's just hanging out with all the people that terrify her.
Lately, I've noticed that our lunch times seem to coincide with one another's, and
Oh no, am I bothering you? I am, aren't I? I knew you were getting too carried away, Bernie. I mean, it's no wonder you don't want to have lunch with me anymore. Just having me around probably makes your food taste awful.
Oh my gosh, Bernie, please stop.
My food tastes the same as it always does. I was merely stating a fact about our lunches coinciding.
Oh.
But I am curious as to why you want to eat with me. It isn't that you...
Please forgive me! I'm so sorry! I've been using you to...
Okay, I did not see that coming. That's amazing.
The truth is, hardly anyone ever comes near us, and it's been such a relief!
That's it? Well then, I don't mind.
You don't?
I have to wonder what would happen if Hubert and him ate together.
When last we spoke, you mentioned feeling a kinship to me. So I wondered if you were thinking that we may be kindred spirits of a sort.
Oh? I mean, of course not, Yuritsa! I didn't mean anything like that at all! Kindred spirits? Us? But I mean, totally hypothetical here, but, if I did think...
Bernie is adorable, but also super frustrating.
There'd be a problem with that?
Yes, there would. The reason I dislike people is because if I don't keep my distance, it is only a matter of time before I kill them. If you continue spending time near me, death may find its way to you.
Oh, I see.
And why is it the one person that's a credible threat is the one she doesn't like shrieking run away from?
I'm not quite sure how to say this, but I'm willing to take the risk.
What?
I mean, we're in the middle of a war. I could die at any point now, even tomorrow. So, if being near you means feeling comfortable during my final hours, well, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I wasn't entirely honest with you just now.
I mean, yeah, everyone knows that.
We're kindred spirits, Lee. You want the real truth? I actually think we are. You and I have a whole lot in common. We both had a dark, troubling past. We both built walls around ourselves in response to that, to keep people out.
This is actually, I mean, I hadn't really considered it because their outlook on life is so different, but...
Me? I take all my past hurts out on myself. But you... Yuritsa, you take yours out on the world. Maybe that's why you harm people. That was really overstepping, wasn't it? I'm sorry!
Alright. And Bernie... Wow, Bernie has gotten a lot of them. Alright, we'll go ahead and watch the rest of Bernie. Team Bernie. I think I've seen this one already.
Ah, there you are. I just checked your room, but obviously you weren't in there.
Oh, you didn't break the door down again looking for me, did you?
Of course not. I'm not unreasonable. I just wanted to discuss something with you.
Okay.
Discuss? Is that really all? Okay, I can handle that.
Firstly, I'd like to apologize for breaking down your door.
Yeah, that was a bit unreasonable.
I'm sorry. It was perhaps a bit rash.
Perhaps?
There was a period of time, quite a while ago, when I acted much the same as you. I spent many hours locked away in my own room.
You did? Really?
Really. Because I understood where you were coming from, I knew I had to intervene. At a moment's notice, all you care for could be swept away.
Okay, that hit me a little bit, because of course I know what she's talking about.
At that time, is it better to have wasted your energy hiding away? Or better to have spent it honing your skills so that you can lend a hand?
You can't go through your entire life expecting a tragedy. So...
But even if I did train, what's the point? It's not like it would do much good.
Don't speak so disparagingly of yourself. It doesn't help things. You have plenty of strengths.
No, you think so?
Just look how quickly you sprint back to your room, for example. With more practice, I have a feeling you could outrun most anyone. You're also exceedingly talented in the arts. Surely there's a creative way to apply those talents on the battlefield. Stop wasting your breath and energy on putting yourself down. Just try your best.
I like Ingrid, even though I keep forgetting her name.
I'm not giving up on you. You have so much power in you, just waiting to be unleashed.
You really believe all that? That's so nice. All right. For you, Ingrid, I'll do it.
Excellent. Let's be on our way.
Hey! Wait! What are you doing? I didn't agree to this! Put me down!
God dang it, why is everyone always carrying Bernie around?
Do you have to be so bouncy?
That got us here much quicker, don't you think? Let's begin.
How did bouncing get you there quicker?
Let's warm up by sparring.
Oh, stop, please! I surrender!
Giving in so soon? There's no such thing as surrender on the battlefield.
Nope. So we'll get Dorothea, and then we'll do Ferdinand, because Ferdinand should be better, because it's a rank A. Save the rank A for last.
Hello, Bern. Oh no, what did I do this time? Did I offend you? Is this your revenge?
Oh my god, Bernadetta.
No, not at all. I just want to talk. If you promise not to resort to violence, I'll do whatever you want. Bern, I've just been worried about you, that's all.
Okay, Dorothea is one of the least threatening people physically in the entire school.
When I said I was your friend, you ran away, saying something about your father. Remember? Vaguely?
She runs away a lot.
I know you've lived through some bad times. If you could tell me about it, maybe I could help? Oh, I don't know. Please. Your father's not here now. Whatever it is, you're safe to tell me. All right. My parents told me never to befriend a commoner.
Why? That's a very
They
strange...
said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
Oh, interesting. So it's not even that you would, like... You thought that you were afraid for her safety.
Hang on, scum? They called me... I mean, commoners. They called us scum? Yeah, but once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy.
Now this is really interesting, because obviously this interaction was built before the DLC, because, you know, like, both Bernie and Dorothea were in the base game, so Yuri did not exist in the story when this was written.
When my father found out about him, he disappeared the very next day. I heard he was found beaten half to death. I never saw him again. Since then, I've been terrified of making friends with anyone, commoners especially.
Wow, that is terrible.
I never knew that kind of thing really happened. You hear stories, sure, but... Oh, Bern, I'm so sorry. I'm proud to be your commoner friend. Dorothea! Hey now, relax. There's nothing to bawl about. If your dad tried to beat me up, I'd return the favor and then some.
I actually don't doubt that you'd be able to do that.
Return the favor? When I was in the opera, you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men.
I mean, you kind of still do, actually, but...
I survived kidnappings, attempted murders, all kinds of stuff.
Wait, why would anyone try and
You know what?
attempt your murder? Doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me.
I broke those guys' arms. Snap! It was a thank you for all the trouble they went through trying to hurt me. You're incredible, Dorothea.
So remember I said that Dorothea was the least physically intimidating person in the, like, whole school? I may have to, amend my observation.
So, now that you know I can defend myself, can we be friends, Bern? All right. Yeah.
Okay, that's super sweet. I like that. And lastly, Ferdy. Bernie and Ferdy.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul. Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
What's that?
A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady.
Is it Bernadetta or someone else?
She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived enemies. Such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going through with their plans.
Interesting.
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta. A daughter of House Varley.
A daughter, not the daughter? I wish I knew how big House Barley was.
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You were not making dolls.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plants and things.
Maybe I should not have brought this up.
Why not? Carnivorous plants are adorable.
They really are. Play a Mario game. Come on, man.
Yes. Adorable. Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have accepted the proposal.
Why? Did you have some scheme in mind?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you, I would have been happy to...
So, you're saying you'd... with me? It's
kinda hot in here, isn't it? Maybe it's the tea.
Oh my god, she is so adorable. She annoys the out of me, and I don't want to end up with her in any of the storylines, but she's still so cute.
Why are you getting so worked up? That was all a long time ago now.
A long time ago?
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together in the same great conflict, right? And my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be completely invalid.
I guess so.
Just think, if we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a deep friendship.
Especially as Bernie would not come out of her room.
That's true. Yeah, we never would have gotten this close. I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that doll-cursing princess.
Hey! I said I never made curse dolls!
Sorry. I am just glad to have met you at the monastery. I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again sometime soon.
Okay, this has been a really nice scene. I like this.
Yeah, see you. I'm glad we met here too.
That's an interesting way of ending the scene. I would not have expected that. Alright, so we still have a lot more to do, and we also have renown to spend. So we will do that next time. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you then.